Since the population of LA County has been growing each year, poverty has become a major issue. In 2011, 27% of LA County population lived in poverty, compared at 18% of the U.S. citizens. Why is the poverty rate so high? What are the economical and sociological concerns? Is there a cause? Can it be fixed? This is Vice News. First, we are going to gain the perspective of people directly affected by poverty in Los Angeles. Excuse me, but don't you have any other toys? How come?
Mom said we can't have any.
Hi, my name is Melanie from Vice News. I'm traveling throughout Los Angeles to find the reasons why poverty exists. May I ask you some questions? How many people work in your family?
Only my husband.
And how much income does he make a year?
Less than about 25,000.
Wow. Now we are here with Mr. Michael Matsunaga to give us the social concerns of poverty.
麦茶が好きだから、でもやっぱ貧困っていうのは本当にねダメなもんだと思うんだけど、やっぱ解決しなきゃいけない。根本から表面的にだけ解決したら何の解決にも。
That is shocking. What are some of the effects that poverty has on people?
段階があるんだよ。だから早い段階から貧困層になる人とゆっくり貧困層になってくる人っていうので、あとやっぱレベルの違いがあるんだよ。だからその子供の時からの改変が大事。わかる？だからそのやっぱりその貧困層っていうのは解決しなきゃいけない。
Well, that was Michael Matsunaga with our sociological concerns. Poverty is a prevalent issue in Los Angeles, but it is often overlooked due to other political issues occurring. The 2016 elections are coming up soon, and presidential candidates are expressing their views on gun control, immigration, and the wealth of the top 1%. While these topics are important to address, the prevalence of poverty in the United States is overlooked, let alone poverty in Los Angeles. Politicians have expressed their opinions on the wage gap between men and women and the top 1%, but have failed to mention the high poverty rate of 27% in Los Angeles. Now we're here with our governor to ask her a few questions about her views on poverty in the county of Los Angeles. So, what efforts are you currently making to try and end poverty?
Well, it's a difficult topic to address because Los Angeles has such a high poverty rate. However, we are making efforts to increase minimum wage to a realistic living wage, but there are problems with this.
Why is it so difficult to just simply increase the...
Because the money has to come from somewhere, which would mean higher taxes for the rest of the American citizens who are not living off minimum wage. This would cause problems within the middle class. The only other way to increase minimum wage is to decrease government spending. The U.S. government spends approximately $1.5 billion of its federal budget on necessary items. Right now, the most important thing is balancing taxes for the wealthy and the poor. The top 1% are paying far too less in taxes every year, and the remaining 99% are paying far too much in taxes.
What could have caused poverty to get this bad in Los Angeles, and not in other major cities like New York or Chicago?
The main aspect contributing to poverty in Los Angeles is the cost of living. The median household income was around $58,000 per year, which makes it difficult to afford housing.
Thanks for your time, Governor. As you can see, poverty in Los Angeles is not a main concern for the politicians in America, which is unfortunate. Let's see what the economist has to say about this issue. Today I was able to arrange an interview with an economic expert. Thank you so much for meeting me.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
You're here to inquire about the economic situations that cause and affect poverty in LA County, am I right?
Yes. To start off, I would like to ask you what you think would be one of the major causes for poverty in an economic perspective.
Well, first, we need to take many different factors into consideration before determining a specific cause, even economically. For example, considering an individual's financial stability as well as their background will all be aspects included in the final decisions.
What effects does a person's financial stability and background have on their chances of living in poverty?
Not many people know, but those two things play a large role in it. A statistics in 2007 showed that many of LA County's employed, nearly 30% have been making less than $25,000 per year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go.
Nobody's over.
Data recently showed that 20% of residents here that are living in poverty were born in another country. One reason for this is that when these individuals immigrated to LA, they most likely did not expect how high the cost of living here would be. As a result, they would most likely resort to be concentrated in the downtown or South LA area.
That is very shocking information. Also, that will be the end of our interview today. Thank you very much for taking the time to meet with me, Mr. Turkey Shaw.
No problem at all. Thank you for coming, and if you have any more questions, please feel free to contact me anytime.